Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn the chapter respiration, and today's topic is Krebs cycle. It is also known as citric acid cycle or tricarboxylic acid cycle. Aerobic oxidation of pyric acid through a number of reactions was studied in detail by Sir Hans Adolf Krebs in 1937 in nematodes, and hence the pathway was termed as Krebs cycle. The Krebs cycle is also known as tricarboxylic acid cycle, that means TCA cycle, because in three various places CO2 is released, or citric acid cycle because first stable compound formed during this cycle is 6 carbon compound citric acid. That's why this cycle is known as citric acid cycle. Once the pyric acid is produced by glycolytic breakdown of glucose in the cytosol, it enters into the mitochondrial matrix where it is converted to a 2 carbon acetyl coenzyme A by decarboxylation reaction. Citric acid cycle occurs in matrix of mitochondria. This cycle involves 2 decarboxylations and 4 dehydrogenations. Oxidative decarboxylation of pyric acid, that means pyric acid is converted into acetyl coenzyme A 2 carbon compound. Aerobic oxidation of pyric acid. 3 carbon compound pyric acid is unable to enter into the Krebs cycle, that's why it is converted into 2 carbon compound acetyl coenzyme A. Now pyric acid generated in cytoplasm through glycolysis is transferred to mitochondria. This is initiation of second phase of respiration. As soon as pyric acid enters the mitochondria, once the 3 carbon atom of pyric acid is oxidized to carbon dioxide in a reaction called oxidative decarboxylation. Here pyruvate is first decarboxylated and thereafter oxidized by enzyme pyruvate dehydrogenase. This enzyme is made up of a decarboxylase, lipoic acid, TPP, trans-acetylase and magnesium. Acetyl coenzyme A act as substrate entrant for Krebs cycle. Pyruvate, that means pyruvic acid, combined with coenzyme A with the help of enzyme pyruvate dehydrogenase to form acetyl coenzyme A, a 2 carbon compound. One molecule of NADH2 is reduced. One number of carbon dioxide is released during this process. Acetyl coenzyme A can enter into mitochondria while pyruvic acid cannot. Now various steps of these reactions are as follows. The starting point of Krebs cycle is entrance of acetyl coenzyme A, a 2 carbon compound molecules, into a reaction to form citric acid, a 6 carbon compound. Krebs elucidated this cycle and explained how pyruvate is broken down to carbon dioxide and water molecules. For this pioneer work, Krebs was awarded a Nobel Prize in 1953. In the first reaction of Krebs cycle, one molecule of acetyl coenzyme A, that means 2 carbon compound, combines with 4 carbon compound molecules oxaloacetic acid. With the results, 6 carbon citric acid is produced. This is the first stable compound formed during this cycle, 6 carbon compound. That's why the cycle is known as citric acid cycle, and coenzyme A is released during this process. This reaction is catalyzed by enzyme citrate synthetase. Acetyl coenzyme A 2 carbon compound combined with 4 carbon compound oxaloacetic acid. It is the end product of Krebs cycle with the help of enzyme citrate synthetase to form citric acid 6 carbon compound, and one molecule of coenzyme is released during this process. Now citric acid is isomerized to isocitrate. Citric acid 6 carbon compound is converted into cis-aconitic acid, a 6 carbon compound molecules. One molecule of water is released during this process with the help of enzyme aconitase. A 6 carbon compound cis-aconitic acid combined with 1 water molecules with the same enzyme aconitase, and it is converted into isocitric acid 6 carbon compound. Isocitric acid with the help of enzyme isocitrate dehydrogenase to form oxalosuccinic acid. And now during this process one molecule of NAD is reduced into NADH2. Oxalosuccinic acid, a 6 carbon compound molecule, is converted into 5 carbon compound alpha ketobutyric acid, 1 molecule of carbon dioxide. That means second molecule of carbon dioxide is released during this cycle. Alpha ketobutyric acid 5 carbon compound combines with 1 molecule of coenzyme A with the help of enzyme alpha ketobutyric dehydrogenase to form succinyl coenzyme A. Again 1 molecule of NAD is reduced into NADH2 and 1 molecule of carbon dioxide is released. That means third molecule of carbon dioxide are released during this process. That means the complete breakdown or complete oxidation of 3 carbon compound pyric acid. Succinyl coenzyme A combines with 1 water molecules with the help of enzyme succinic thiokinase to form succinic acid, and 1 molecule of GTP is reduced into GTP with the help of enzyme inorganic phosphate. Succinic acid 4 carbon compound is converted into succinic dehydrogenase to form fumaric acid 4 carbon compound. Again 1 molecule of FAD is reduced into FADH2, and now 1 molecule of FADH2 is equal to 2 ATP. Fumaric acid combined with 1 molecule of water with the help of enzyme fumarase to form 4 carbon compound malic acid. Malic acid with the help of enzyme malic dehydrogenase converted into oxaloacetic acid. Again 1 molecule of NAD is reduced into NADH2. 1 molecule of NADH2 is equal to 3 ATP. During citric acid cycle, 3 molecules of NAD and 1 molecule of FAD are reduced to produce NADH and FADH2 respectively. During citric acid cycle, NADH and FADH are produced. Now they are linked with electron transport system and produce ATP by oxidative phosphorylation. This may be summarized in following equations. Pyric acid plus 4 NAD plus FAD plus 2 water molecules plus ADP plus inorganic phosphate in mitochondrial matrix. It is converted into 3 carbon dioxide, 4 NADH2, FADH2 and ATP. In the end of Krebs cycle, glucose molecule is completely oxidized. From 1 glucose molecule, 2 pyric acid molecules are formed. After oxidation of 1 pyric acid molecule, 3 carbon dioxide molecules are released. Thus, in all 6 molecules of CO2 are released. 3 molecules of carbon dioxide from 1 pyric acid and 3 molecules of carbon dioxide from second pyric acid. That means from 1 glucose molecules 2 pyric acid are formed during glycolysis, and both pyric acids are entered one by one into citric acid cycle or Krebs cycle. First pyric acid releases 3 carbon dioxide and second pyric acid releases 3 carbon dioxide. That means total 6 number of molecules of carbon dioxide released. Now 3 carbon compound pyric acid formed during glycolysis. This is the end product of glycolysis. 6 carbon compound glucose is converted into pyric acid. Now these 2 pyric acid form from 1 glucose molecules. 1 pyric acid enter into the Krebs cycle, then again second pyric acid enter into the Krebs cycles one by one. The pyric acid 3 carbon compound is converted into acetyl coenzyme A by combination of 1 molecules of coenzyme A. During this oxidative decarboxylation process, 1 CO2 is released and 1 molecules of NAD is reduced into NADH2. Now the first carbon dioxide released during this process, the 3 carbon dioxide product, a 3 carbon compound product, pyric acid is converted into 2 carbon compound acetyl coenzyme A. Acetyl coenzyme A combines with 1 molecule of water and 4 carbon compound molecules oxaloacetic acid. This is the end product of this Krebs cycle. 4 carbon compound oxaloacetic acid and 2 carbon compound acetyl coenzyme A with 1 molecules of water to form citric acid, 6 carbon compound. This is first stable compound formed during this cycle. That's why the cycle is known as citric acid cycle. 1 molecule of coenzyme A is released during this process. Citric acid is converted into cis-aconitic acid by releases of 1 molecules of water with the help of enzyme aconitase. Cis-aconitic acid is converted into isocitric acid by utilization of 1 molecule of water with the enzyme aconitase. Isocitric acid is converted into oxalosuccinic acid. 1 molecule of NAD is reduced into NADH2 with the help of enzyme isocitric dehydrogenase. Oxalosuccinic acid, 6 carbon compound, releases 1 molecule of CO2. Now in Krebs cycle, this is the second molecule of CO2 released. First molecule of CO2 released during this oxidative decarboxylation and second molecule of CO2 release in between oxalosuccinic acid and alpha ketoglutaric acid. With the help of enzyme oxalosuccinic dehydrogenase, a 5 carbon compound alpha ketoglutaric acid formed. It is converted into succinyl coenzyme A. Again 1 molecule of CO2 is released. This is the third molecule of CO2 released during this cycle. That means the complete breakdown of 3 carbon compound pyric acid. Again 1 molecule of NAD is reduced into NADH2 and 1 molecule of coenzyme A is involved for the formation of succinyl coenzyme A. A 4 carbon compound is converted into succinic acid, releases of 1 carbon coenzyme A, utilization of 1 water molecules and 1 GDP is reduced into GTP and 1 GTP is equal to 1 ATP. Succinic acid 4 carbon compound is converted into fumaric acid. It is also 4 carbon compound. 1 molecule of FAD is reduced into FADH2 with the help of enzyme succinic dehydrogenase. 1 molecule of FADH2 is equal to 2 ATPs. Fumaric acid 4 carbon compound is converted into malic acid with the help of enzyme fumarase. And now this malic acid 4 carbon compound is converted into oxaloacetic acid with the help of enzyme malic dehydrogenase. Again 1 molecule of NAD is reduced into NADH2. Now 1 molecule of NADH2 is equal to 3 ATPs. Now after complete breakdown of 1 pyric acid, 1 NAD is reduced, that means 3 ATPs, again 3 ATPs, 6 ATPs, 3 ATPs, 9 ATPs, 1 ATP 10, 2 ATP 12 and 3 ATPs 15. Total 15 ATPs are synthesized or prepared after breakdown of 1 molecules of pyric acid and 3 places CO2 molecules are released. 1 pyric acid gives 15 ATPs, second pyric acid gives 15 ATPs because one glucose molecules break down during glycolysis, it gives 2 molecules of pyric acid. That means first pyric acid gives 15 ATPs and second pyric acid gives 15 ATPs. That means total 30 ATPs are formed during Krebs cycle and 8 ATPs are formed during glycolysis. That means the complete breakdown of 1 molecules of glucose with aerobic respiration, it gives 38 ATPs. Now students, ATPs are not synthesized during glycolysis. The raw material required for the synthesis of ATPs are prepared during Krebs cycle. That means reduction of NAD into NADH2 or FAD into FADH2. Now these synthesized hydrogen molecules are breakdown into protons and electrons, and now these protons and electrons enter into the electron transport system, and actual ATPs are synthesized during the electron transport system. Significance of tricarboxylic acid cycle or Krebs cycle. Respiration provides energy for the reduction of nitrate to ammonia, which is further used up in the synthesis of amino acids. Alpha ketoglutamate acid provides carbon skeleton for the biosynthesis of glutamic acid. Oxaloacetic acid is directly converted to aspartic acid by transamination reaction, and alanine is formed from pyric acid. These are the transamination reactions, and alanine is formed from pyric acid. These are the important amino acids of protein synthesis. They can further give rise to other amino acids by transamination reactions, which are used in the biosynthesis of proteins, purines, pyrimidines, nucleic acids, and other metabolic products. Succinyl coenzyme A is used up for the synthesis of aromatic porphyrins, which gives rise to cytochromes, phytohormones, and chlorophyll pigments. Several aromatic compounds such as phenols, anthocyanin, beta-cyanin, etc. are formed from acetyl coenzyme A. The acetyl coenzyme A also synthesizes fatty acids, which by combining with glycerol from fats. The TCA cycle therefore acts as a metabolic chain which plays a central role in intermediary metabolisms. Significance of Krebs cycles. During Krebs cycles, carbon skeleton are obtained for use in growth and maintenance of the cell. Many intermediate compounds are formed which are used in synthesis of other biomolecules such as amino acids, nucleotides, chlorophyll, cytochromes, and fats. During this pathway, amino acids are synthesized from alpha ketoglutamate acid, pyric acid, and oxaloacetic acid. Here, succinyl coenzyme A acts as starting molecules for synthesis of chlorophyll. Krebs cycle is a major pathway of generation of ATP molecules, which make energy currency of the cell. Energy is released from glucose and is used in various biochemical reactions. Krebs cycle is also intimately related with fat metabolism. Dihydroxyacetone phosphate produced in glycolysis may be converted into glycerol via glycerol 3-phosphate and vice versa. After beta oxidation, fatty acids gives rise to active 2 carbon units, the acetyl coenzyme A, which enters the Krebs cycle. This is the figure of or cycle of intermediary metabolisms.